In my first semester of college, it became very clear that Upward Bound wasn't merely a college prep program. Upward Bound is, in fact, a student rescue and super secret training program run by a mastermind faculty and staff. That's right, every Upward Bound teacher, mentor, counselor, director, or RA you've ever had has been sneakily training you to be really, really good at life. Not just life in college, but life in its entirety. As a rescue team, Upward Bound saves students from themselves and their current knowledge. Not that those are bad things to begin with. Upward Bound is comprised of bright, talented young souls. However, many kids have the misconception of who they are or what they want to do in their lives. It seems that there are many people in the world that set their minds to an occupation in high school or college, studied endlessly in what they had set their minds to, and now hate their jobs. It's not that they have bad jobs, they're just working in a field they thought they wanted to be in, instead of one that they think they want to be in. The concept that students are under an illusion of their goals can be seen often in college students. Some kids change their major 8 or 9 times before graduation. Upward Bound helps students through this confusion, even though students may not realize they're confused. Aptitude tests, enrichment classes, career searches, work study, and job shadow all prepare and help narrow down the options, giving UB students greater self-awareness and a better chance of success and happiness. Many students also don't understand how much more there is to life outside of their communities and current modes of thinking. There are things so much greater than oneself, a concept that's hard to appreciate in high school when so many extracurricular activities take precedence. Going into a classroom full of strangers with open minds, trying new scary experiences, moving to a city without a familiar face, and taking a course of which you know nothing about can all be very rewarding educational experiences. Things and experiences greater than an individual don't always have to be tangible, though. One may discover an idea, a culture, an emotion, a religion, or a body of study that is ultimately enlightening, eye-opening, and meaningful. Discovering one's values and self, or being rescued from one's old self, is the first step in becoming more than adequate at life. The next step is to become a skilled self-aware individual. This is where UB's training objective begins. As a super secret training team, Upward Bound excels. Yes, Upward Bound's awesome faculty teaches students study skills, time management, how to fill out applications and scholarships, resume writings, how to find the right fit college, and a plethora of other priceless academic abilities. However, they are also subtly instilling valuable survival skills that many students don't notice. It was mind-blowing to look back on life and realize I was being psychologically conditioned to always have my keys and ID on me, and to lock my room whenever I left. While it may seem like a hassle or a chore to do these things while living in a supervised environment with 60 close friends, the RAs and directors know that their students won't be the college freshmen complaining about stolen laptops and begging friends to borrow bathroom fobs. Upward Bound encourages and teaches students how to handle ideas in places bigger than themselves and just a bit out of their comfort zone. This training is done through new classes and various outings during the summer session. One of the most important skills UB teaches, or perhaps emphasizes, in its students is how to be social and act in public. Finding an organization or body to be part of, and being able to communicate different ideas within that body, can be incredibly enlightening, and that includes finding a group of peers to enjoy being alive with. Many alumni, including myself, have utilized the power of the open door policy to meet classmates and fellow apartment dwellers, and, through the opportunities of Upward Bound, know how to properly conduct themselves in locations ranging from classrooms and amusement parks to dinner theaters and job interviews. Not only has this program given students new techniques to become friends with people, but also to tolerate those that may be less than agreeable, but unavoidable. Tolerance and acceptance are very important in close quarters, and our fearless leaders won't hesitate to give a reminder. It is common knowledge that respect is also emphasized, enforced, and encouraged through every minute of the Upward Bound experience, and this sticks with students until their dying day. As a training team, Upward Bound works not only on skills and knowledge, but on character, creating well-rounded individuals that are ready to take on the world. There are many ways to describe all that the Upward Bound program does for its students, such as rescue and train. There are also many ways to describe what the students are after they complete the program, such as successful or prepared. However, the most accurate description is probably the most obvious. Upward Bound creates upward bounders. The term upward bounder, however, doesn't just describe an individual of a program. It designates people that are driven to new heights, risks, and goals by their experience and education. They are upward bound, as a direction of growth and embodiment of the program. They have been rescued and trained to be really, really good at life, just as all of you are currently being trained to be really, really good at life. Therefore, using the words of the great Phil, in all that you are, in all that you do, and in all that you become, be upward bound.